Joe. Woo! Now if our file fillers are ready, then go ahead and introduce ourselves. Little Jimmy Weezer.
Big Tom Sargent.
Old Dan Wheeler.
And the rest of you. Now, if we're all ready...
Excuse me. My name's Hillbilly Jim. I'm new around here, but I like to try. I brought my fiddle, and I call her my mountain whippoorwill.
Killian Hill Christian School presents The Mountain Whippoorwill by Stephen Vincent Benet. Up in the mountains, it's lonesome all the time.
Soft winds fluing through the sweet potato vine.
Up in the mountains, it's lonesome for a child.
Whippoorwills are calling when the sap runs wild.
Up in the mountains, mountains in the fog. Everything's as lazy as an old hound dog. Born in the mountains, never raised a pet. I don't want nothing, and I never got it yet. Born in the mountains, lonesome born. Raised running ragged through the cockleburs and corn. Never knew my pappy, maybe never should. Think he was a fiddle made of mountain laurel wood.
Never had a mammy to teach me pretty please.
Think she was a whippoorwill skipping through the trees. Never had a brother nor a whole pair of pants. But when I start to fiddle, why, you gotta start to dance. Listen to my fiddle, come, come. Hear the father chugging, chug-a-rum, chug-a-rum. Hear the mountain whippoorwill, he lonesome in the air. And I'll tell you how I travel through the Essex County Fair.
Essex County has a mighty pretty fair.
All the smarty fiddlers from the south come there. Elbows flying as they're crossing up the bow for the first prize contest in the Georgia Fiddler Show.
Old Dan Wheeling with whiskers in his ears.
Kingpin fiddler for nearly 20 years.
Big Tom Sargent with his blue walleye.
And little Jimmy Weezer.
That could make a fiddle cry. All sitting round.
Spitting high and strutting proud. Listen, little whippoorwill, you better bug your eyes. Tune in. While the judges told the crowd, then they got the closest class to win the bestest prize. Everybody's waiting for the first Tweedledee.
When in comes a stumbling, Hillbilly me. Bowed right pretty to the judges and the rest. Took a silver dollar from a hole inside my vest. Plunked it on the table and said, there's my calling card. And anyone that licks me, well, he's gotta fiddle hard.
Oh, Dan Wheeling.
He was laughing fit to holler. And little Jimmy Weezer said,
There was $1 dead.
Big Tom Sargent
had a yell or two feet were in. But I tucked my little whippoorwill spang underneath my chin. And I petted it and tooted it.
So the judges said,
Begin. Big Tom Sargent was the first in line. He could fiddle all the bugs off the sweet potato vine.
he could fiddle down a possum from a mile-high tree.
He could fiddle up a whale from the bottom of the sea. You could hear hands spanking as they shake each other all when they finished variations of turkey and straw. Little Jimmy Weezer was the next to play. He could fiddle all night. He could fiddle all day.
He could fiddle chills. He could fiddle fever.
He could make a fiddle rustle like a lowland river.
He could make a fiddle crew.
Like a laughing woman. And they clapped like thunder when they finished strumming. Then came the ruck of the bobtail fiddlers, the let's go easies, and the fair to middlers. And the crowd was tired of their no count squealing. When out in the center steps,
Old Dan Wheeling.
he fiddled high and he fiddled low. Listen, little whippoorwill, you gotta spread your wings.
He fiddled and fiddled with a cherry wood bow.
Oh, Dan Wheeling's got bee honey in his strings. He fiddled the wind by the lonesome moon. He fiddled the most almighty tune. He started fiddling like a ghost.
He ended fiddling like a host.
He fiddled here and he fiddled there. And he fiddled salvation everywhere. When he was finished, the crowd cut loose. Whippoorwill, there's rain on your breast.
And I sat there wondering, what's the use?
Whippoorwill, fly home to your nest. But I stood up pert and I took my bow. And my fiddle went to my shoulder so. And there was no crowd to get me faced. But I was alone where I was raised. Up in the mountains so still it makes you scared. Where the snow lies sleeping in its big white beard. And I heard the sound of the squirrels in the pine. And I heard the earth a breathe in the long night time. They fiddled sinful,
And they fiddled moral.
but they haven't fiddled the brushwood laurel. They fiddled loud,
And they fiddled still.
but they haven't fiddled the whippoorwill. I started off with a dum-diddle-dum. All's broke loose in Georgia. All's broke loose in Georgia. Bum, bum, bum. Whippoorwill, you're singing now.
My mother was a whippoorwill pert.
My father, he was lazy. But I'm all broke loose in my new store shirt to fiddle on Georgia crazy. Swing your partner
Up and down the middle,
sashay now.
and listen to her fiddle.
Flapjack's cooking on a red hot grill. And all's broke loose, all's broke loose. Fire in the mountains, snakes in the grass. Satan's there by the Lord, you let him pass. Go down, Moses, and set my people free.
Pop goes the weasel.
Through the old Red Sea.
Jonah's sitting on a hickory bough.
Up jumps the whale, and where's your prophet now?
Rabbit in the pea patch.
Possum in the pot. Trying to stop my fiddle, now my fiddle's getting hot. Whippoorwill singing from the mountain hush. Whippoorwill shouting from the burning bush. Whippoorwill crying in the stable door. Sing tonight as you never sang before. All's broke loose like a song on the mountain shores. Sing till you bust the gold in your throat. All's broke loose for 40 miles around. Bound to stop your music if you don't sing it down.
Sing on the mountains, little whippoorwill.
Sing to the valleys and slap them with a hill. For I'm shouting high as an eagle's quill. And all's broke loose, all's broke loose, all's broke loose in Georgia.
There wasn't a sound when I stopped bowing.
Whippoorwill, you can sing no more.
But somewhere or other the dawn was growing.
Oh, mountain whippoorwill.
And I thought I fiddled all night and lost.
You're a good hillbilly, but you've been bossed. So I went to congratulate old man Dan, but he put his fiddle into my hand. And then